Aloha! Welcome and thank you all for attending our inaugural Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Recognition Gala. Tonight, we celebrate and recognize Kris Speegle, Gareth Makino, Bryson Hiro, and Jase Takeya for their contributions to the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce and the community, and for their achievements and successes. My name is Kapono Pa, Chair of the Young Professionals Recognition Program Subcommittee, and I will be your host for the evening. As Chair of the Recognition Program Subcommittee, I would like to take this time to thank Dennis Lin and Crystal de los Santos, our co-chairs for the Young Professionals Committee, as well as committee members Dana Bersamin, Justin Pequeño, Samantha Collins, Joy Antonio, Bryson Hiro, and Jase Takeya for assisting in putting tonight's program together. Special thank you as well to Taylor Escalona and Miles Yoshioka. It has taken months of planning, many committee meetings, and a lot of back and forth discussion to bring this vision into reality. It is my hope that next year's planning is a little easier now that we don't have to start from scratch. And to our selection committee, who shall remain anonymous, but you know who you are, we know that it was no easy task reviewing the nominations, applying the rubric, and determining who would receive tonight's awards. So thank you for your hard work as well. And now I would like to call upon one of our co-chairs for the Young Professionals Committee, Dennis Lin of HPM Building Supply, for more information about the young professionals and for his remarks.
Good evening, and thank you for attending tonight's inaugural Young Professionals Recognition Gala. My name is Dennis Lin, and I am the co-chair of the Young Professionals Committee here at the Chamber. The Young Professionals Committee was created in 2018 as a way for young professionals aged 21 through 39 to develop their professional network and learn about various topics and events relevant to their age group and their stage in their careers. Since then, we have been active in creating events such as recession comprehension, home buying financing, retirement 101, unemployment talk story, and the COVID update with Lieutenant Governor Josh Green. Professional developments events this year have included Leading Through Crisis with Kelly Hain of Here and Now Consulting, and most recently, from Twitter to television, 10 tips for telling stories that cut through the noise with Catherine Combra of the Fairmont Orchid. Tonight, we recognize young professionals in our community and our chamber. Congratulations to Kris, Gareth, Bryson, and Jason. My hope is that tonight inspires more young professionals to do great things in their community and in their professional life. Continue to be the change that you want to see, to be innovative, to be vocal, to fight for what you believe in. Question the status quo. Continue to be a good example to others. Our generation is the future, and we have the power to shape it. The buck stops with us. Let's all rise up to face the challenges in our communities. I am proud to say that the young professionals have done a great job, and all these events could not have been possible without the great team within the committee and the support of the chamber. A big mahalo to Miles and Taylor for their continued hard work in making our events a reality. Thank you to Kapono for chairing and emceeing this event, and Jase for the logistical and technical support. Lastly, thank you to the selection committee for their time in making the difficult decisions on the awardees. Congratulations again to all the awardees. And as a reminder to chamber business members, any of your employees who are the age 21 to 39 are encouraged and welcome to participate in young professional events and to join our committee. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to hear a word from our sponsors who have prepared a few commercials for tonight's event. Again, mahalo to our platinum sponsor, HPM Building Supply, and to our gold sponsors, HFS Federal Credit Union, Allstate Nakoa Kai Insurance Professionals, and Eclipse Effect Events. Let's go to the tape.
Aloha, my name is Jason Fujimoto, President and CEO of HPM Building Supply. We at HPM are thrilled to sponsor the first Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Recognition Gala. HPM is blessed to be celebrating 100 years of serving our Hawaii community this year. We're truly grateful for all the people that have played a part in shaping the history of HPM and our local communities, going all the way back to our founding in Hilo in 1921 by my great-great-grandfather Kametaro Fujimoto. HPM is so proud to support the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce as the voice of East Hawaii community's small and large businesses. Our community needs organizations like the Chamber to bring businesses and professionals together to make Hawai'i Island a better place to live and do business. On behalf of HPM, we send our congratulations to Kris Speegle, Bryson Hiro, Gareth Makino, and Jase Takeya
for your leadership, community service, and professional excellence
in helping to build a better Hawai'i Island community.
We appreciate all that you do. Mahalo.
My name is Jessica Cariaga, and I'm from HFS Federal Credit Union. I'm excited to be here for the inaugural Young Professionals Recognition Gala. HFS Federal Credit Union was founded on January 4th, 1937, by a group of 9 individuals with one goal in mind: to make credit available to those with small means. The credit union has grown in the last 84 years to be the largest credit union on the Big Island, with 6 branches island-wide and over 50,000 members. As a credit union, we live and breathe by the philosophy of people helping people. Providing outstanding service to our membership each and every day is our top priority. This year, we were honored to be named the Best in-State Credit Union for Hawaii by Forbes and Statista. And recognitions like this are only possible because of our team of dedicated staff who are the heart and soul of our credit union. Beyond day-to-day interactions with our membership, commitment to community is very important to us. We participate in multiple community events each year and always assist whenever possible, which is why we're so proud to be a gold sponsor of this recognition gala and a member of the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to take a moment to congratulate Bryson Hiro, Gareth Makino, Jase Takeya, and Kris Speegle for their well-deserved awards as outstanding young professionals within our community. All of you exemplify leadership, professionalism, and volunteerism, and what it means to truly care for our community. Also, shout out to the Young Professionals Committee for making this vision come to life. Mahalo everyone for your time and have a great evening.
Hey Big Island, we are your local Allstate insurance team, the Kolokai Insurance Professionals.
Located in Hilo on Manono Street.
Across the street from Hawaiian Style Cafe and Aloha Paws.
And in Kailua Kona in the Kuakini Tower.
We want to wish each of the award recipients a big congratulations.
Way to represent.
And of course, a huge congratulations to our very own agency owner, Kris Speegle.
We are so proud of you.
And proud to be part of this team.
At Kolokai Insurance Professionals, we are honored to support this event in recognizing business leaders in our community.
Kolokai Insurance Professionals, an Allstate agency with locations in the heart of Hilo and Kailua Kona. Our agents are here to guide you in choosing the right protection for you and your ohana should mayhem strike. We know how to guide you because we live here. We love our community and take pride in strengthening those bonds. Visit us at hawaiiallstate.com or call 969-7767. Whether protecting your auto, property, or the most important things in life, we are here for you.
All right, mahalo once again to our event sponsors for this evening. And now let's hear from our keynote speaker this evening, Sheri Menorah Mcnamara. Sheri is the president and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce Hawaii, a position she has held since 2013. She joined the Chamber as Director of Business Advocacy in 2006 and was promoted to Vice President, then Senior Vice President of Business Advocacy and Government Affairs. She was later promoted to serve as the organization's Chief Operating Officer prior to her current role. She is not only the youngest and first female president and CEO in the organization's 170-plus year history, but she is also the first Asian leader of any state chamber. At the national level, Sheri serves on the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, the Council of State Chambers, the Association of Chamber of Commerce Executives, and the U.S. Chamber's Committee of 100. She even worked for the late U.S. Senator Daniel Akaka. Back here at home, Sheri also serves on the boards for the Hawaii Tourism Authority, the Japan America Institute of Management Science Foundation, and Move Oahu Forward. She also serves on the ESPN Hawaii Bowl's Executive Committee and the Center for Tomorrow's Leaders Advisory Council. Over the years, Sheri has collected many accolades of her own, including the Public Schools of Hawaii Foundation Award, being named a top 20 people to watch by Hawaii Business Magazine in 2012, being named a top 10 people to watch by Pacific Business News in 2014, and being inducted as laureate into the 2014 class of the Junior Achievement of Hawaii Hall of Fame. Sheri was also selected to participate in the Japan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs Leadership Program in 2014, and she represented the US in the Korea Foundation's Program for Distinguished Individuals in 2015. She graduated from the Omidyar Fellows Leadership Program in 2016. She received her Juris Doctorate from the University of Hawaii Manoa William S. Richardson School of Law and her Master's in Business Administration from the Scheidler College of Business. She also pursued graduate studies in public administration at the University of Southern California and holds a bachelor's degree in political science from the University of California at Los Angeles. This year, Sheri has been selected as a University of Hawaii Scheidler College of Business Hall of Honor honoree. Most importantly, Sheri is a Hilo girl. Born in Tokyo and raised in Hilo, she is also a graduate of Waiakea High School. It is my honor to welcome our guest speaker for the evening, the President and CEO of Chamber of Commerce Hawaii, Ms. Sheri Mcnamara.
Thank you so much for the introduction. I think the most proud sentence from that bio was that I'm from Hilo, but I appreciate that introduction. Thanks so much. Well, aloha and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to participate in this event. I mean, don't we all wish that we could be doing this in person, but obviously in these times, we need to adapt, be flexible, and be fluid. But even though this is virtual, this does not diminish the spirit of today's event, and that is recognizing 4 outstanding individuals who have gone above and beyond, who raised the bar to give back to the community. So congratulations to Kris, Bryson, Jase, and Gareth for being recognized in the first Young Professionals Recognition Gala. I wish I could say I was a young professional, but unfortunately I am not within the age group, but I will say I'm in the OP, or as they say, the EP program, Old Professionals or Experienced Professionals program. But really, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Also, a big shout out to Miles and Taylor for a 2-person team. You represent and elevate the Hawai'i Island Chamber like it's a 10-person team. Our partnership with you has been nothing but outstanding, and we're so proud to have you as a partner on a number of initiatives to move Hawaii forward. So I was asked to talk about my background and my path to where I am. Without boring you, I'll highlight some key parts in the timeline, but more importantly, how Hilo has shaped who I am leading up to today. As some of you may know, my mom is Naomi Menorah, who I call as Mama-san. She has owned a travel agency for more than 40 years. She moved to Hawaii from Fukuoka, Japan, close to her 20s. And my dad, who unfortunately passed in the 90s, was born in Hawaii, but his parents immigrated from the Philippines, came to Hawaii, and settled in the small town of Pahoa. Grandpa Angelo Menorah worked in the sugarcane fields to earn enough money to put food on the table of his family, which was comprised of Grandma Paulina and his 7 children. So Grandma and Grandpa Menorah had a farm that had every fruit, vegetable, and plant imaginable. I still have vivid memories of my childhood when we would catch the Helium bus with my brother to my grandparents' house because Mama-san and Dad had to work. John, who is my brother, and I would pick anthuriums, tangerines, ulu, even feed pigs, and even crack macadamia nuts with an old-style Flintstone-looking rock and hammer. And yes, I did crack my thumb on numerous occasions, one too many times. But what they grew, they provided for the family. What they grew, they gave away to their neighbors. And what they grew, they gave away to strangers. It was all about helping others. Community. Dad, he served in the House of Representatives back in the 60s. Then he served as the Deputy Managing Director for Mayor Matayoshi. For him, it was all about public service, community. Mama-san, a mom who gave and sacrificed everything for her 3 kids. I mean, can you imagine moving to Hawaii, not having any friends, not knowing English, not having any money, but yet starting her own business, owning a house, giving her 3 kids opportunities that she didn't have, such as golf lessons, piano lessons, which maybe in hindsight, was an investment that was good because I don't have a tune in my body at all. But in any event, she went ahead and provided us those opportunities to give us what she didn't have. Traveling the world as a family and independently and having 3 kids graduate from college. Now, if I could accomplish just a small percentage of what she accomplished. Back in the day, she ran golf tournaments to raise money for junior golf because my brother, John, was in junior golf. But more importantly, she realized the impact golf had on our keiki. Until this day, she continues to serve and give back in so many different ways. Community. Despite the struggles of running a small business, she still found time to give back. She was a member of the Hawai'i Island Japanese Chamber of Commerce and also a member of the Rotary Club. Community. Mama-san sent her 3 kids away to the continent for college because she wanted her kids to experience and explore. I went to UCLA, and after I graduated, I stayed in LA, worked for miscellaneous jobs, did a couple of internships in DC, then moved to New York City, then Japan for 2 years, for a total of 10. Through these years, the values I grew up with in Hilo, such as community, helping one another, never left me. So at that time, I felt it was time to move back home. I ended up going back to school to pursue a JD MBA. And during that time, I worked a couple of jobs, one of which was at the state legislature. That is when I found my passion. And when I graduated, I found a job at the chamber. I didn't know anything about the organization, but when I saw the mission was to advocate for business, I connected the dots and said, okay, because my mom owned a small business, I can help her and the countless other mom and pop businesses. 15 years later, I'm so proud to be part of an organization that has served as an advocate for our small and local businesses. But did you know that the Chamber started the following organizations? Aloha United Way, Retail Merchants Hawaii, Crime Stoppers, and Mental Health America Hawaii, amongst countless more. It was all about community. So as we reflect back in the past year and a half, community is what comes to mind. Despite challenges, everyone stepped up to help. Whether it's our favorite restaurant donating meals to our frontline workers, despite long hours and exhaustion, as well as our frontline workers who expended so much time and stayed away from their families so that they could focus on the healthcare of our people and continue to persevere. To our largest of the large, to the smallest of the small, our businesses, unions, amongst others, contributed to local food banks and other nonprofits, such as your chamber, Hawai'i Island Chamber. To local government, dispersing CARES monies to individuals, families, and businesses. Everyone did their part to help without hesitance. Why? Community. So the key to moving forward will be community. So we all know who former Mayor Billy Kinoe was and how much he meant to Hawai'i Island and the legacy he left us. His last public speech was to the Hawaii County Council swearing in meeting. His message, We have to be impatient, be demanding of ourselves. And the more we are, the better we do for people. When I heard this, it resonated so much for me, especially during these times, because in addition for it coming from someone who I so looked up to, admired, and respected, and what it meant. I mean, can you imagine if we talked with each other than against each other because we're impatient to find collaborative solutions? Can you imagine if we worked with each other because we're impatient to do better? Can you imagine if we agreed or to disagree? Or let's say agree to disagree and end a conversation with a handshake rather than name calling, hiding behind a name on social media, or yelling at each other. Impatient for what? For a better Hawaii. We can do better and we can't stop believing. Let's be impatient for change. Let's be impatient to make a positive difference, and let's be impatient for results. Let's be bigger as a community, and let's be bolder with ideas and solutions. Let's be better as individuals to seek the greater good, and let's strengthen the fibers within us to pull us together for our community. To the young professionals, this is your moment. This is your time to shape the Hilo and the state you want. This is a time to help the next generation. This is a time to capture the very essence of what the YP program is about. And quite frankly, what Hilo is about, community. Be curious, be respectful, be mindful, be creative, be collaborative, be helpful, be community. Again, congratulations to tonight's honorees. Congratulations to Kris, who volunteered with other nonprofit organizations, including Friends of the Children's Justice Center, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, March of Dimes, and Red Cross, to name a few. Congratulations to Jase, who I personally got to know better through our Small Business Advisory Council, who switched his focus to elevating virtual and hybrid streaming services for all of his clients, counsel people, and spread hope through his church. Using his experience from events, Jase assisted the Chamber with streaming the first virtual webinar during the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations to Bryson, who regularly volunteers at food distributions to support the Hilo Garden Initiative's mission to feed those in need and raise awareness for food insecurity on Hawai'i Island. He baked hundreds of dreamsicle shortbread cookies, and hopefully I can try one of them in the near future. Congratulations to Gareth. As president of the East Hawaii Hiroshima Kenjinkai, Gareth promotes the importance of peace between Hiroshima and Hawaii and shares Hiroshima's rich history and culture. Gareth participated in the Positive Change from a Pandemic webinar as a panelist and shared how Yamada Furniture pivoted during this pandemic. Again, congratulations to Kris, Brian, Jase, and Gareth for being recognized in the first Young Professional Program Recognition Gala. Obviously, you have stepped up and believed in community. You are shining examples of what we need to do as a community. So I will end with this. Legendary baseball coach Tommy Lasorda once quoted, "The difference between the impossible and impossible lies in a person's determination. The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in between a person's determination. And now is the time to be determined in everything you do." So again, congratulations, and it was such an honor to be a part of this inaugural program. Mahalo.
We are going to start doling out the awards now. The first award that we will start with is the Chamber Service Award. The 2021 Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Chamber Service Award is presented to Jase Takeya. Jase is the owner of Eclipse Effect Events. He has been in the entertainment industry for over 10 years. He provides MC, sound, lighting design, and event production services for weddings, parties, and other special events. Recently, with the COVID-19 pandemic, Jase switched his focus to elevating virtual and hybrid streaming services for all of his clients. As a member of the board of the Hawai'i Island Wedding Association and as part of the Small Business Advisory Council, Jase was also an advocate and leader in discussions to help find creative solutions for the hardest hit businesses, like his, get back to work. Jase's hobbies include music, photography, flying drones, and creating video content. You may have also heard him on the radio, as he spent 14 years in the business. His love for video production and networking is quickly growing into another business venture, where he is teaming up with local businesses to promote and sell their products online. Jase was instrumental in assisting the Chamber live stream their first virtual webinar to Facebook. Since then, he has assisted the Chamber with streaming several other virtual events, including the Post-Golf Tournament Awards Ceremony and Administrative Professionals Day performances. Tonight's event is yet another feather in his cap as he sits behind the controls, making sure we all look good. Not many people get to see what happens behind the scenes of any production, whether live, virtual, or pre-recorded, and not many people may know how hardworking, talented, and committed Jase is when it comes to volunteering countless hours, setting up valuable technology, and having the skills to get it all working together. Jase says, to him, it was the importance of networking and to learn from those who have been in business for many years that made him want to join the Chamber. It made him more professional by changing the way he thought about things. When asked about his superpower or gift, Jase said, I had to mention that he can burp very loudly. For his volunteerism and the many contributions he has made to the Chamber over the past year, the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce young professionals are privileged and honored to present the Chamber Service Award to Jase Takeya.
Oh, thank you. You know, I want to thank the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce. I want to thank both Miles and Taylor for just helping me out, during the pandemic. I do weddings and events, and when the pandemic hit, we lost about 50 events within 3 weeks. We're known as one of the hardest hit industries in the nation. And, it got scary because we didn't know if we're going to be able to pay the bills. And, I stayed up at night and got a little depressed. But, there was this crazy idea to take what we did in person and see how well it would translate to being virtual. So I told that to Miles and Taylor, and, they said, yeah, come and help us. And I said, right on. Are you guys nuts? Because I had no idea what I was doing. There was no handbook or manual for this, but they allowed me to come into the Chamber office. They allowed me to make mistakes. They were patient with me, and so were you if you were on top of those streams. And they allowed me to hone my skills enough where I could turn this into a legitimate business. So for that, I'm thankful. I also got to say hi to my mom. She's on Zoom right now. And I also got a shout out to the young professionals, all of those that worked hard on top of this event. I saw a lot of them, got to see behind the scenes of how they would, put in time for this, all the hard work and dedication to an event like this. So, they're outstanding people and they should be commended. So a round of applause. I don't know if you can see me. I can see you guys on Zoom. And then last but not least, I want to say this, the first annual inaugural Young Professionals Gala that we're at right now. I know a lot of the young professionals, they thought of this event that, it was going to be in person. It was going to be this grand gala event where we can all dress up and we can all just be with each other. And it didn't turn out like that because of COVID. But what makes this event, like this virtual event that you're all on, what makes this event so special is that it shows the human being's resilience. It's our ability to adapt and to adjust in such a short period of time that shows how remarkable we truly are. This event is special. You on Zoom here tonight, you guys are remarkable. Congratulations to all those, the recipients that will be coming up. They're just awesome people. So make sure you show them a lot of love when they come up, and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.
The 2021 Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Community Service Award is presented to Bryson Hiro. Bryson is the CEO of Bryson Hiro LLC, where he is a licensed life insurance annuities agent. As a former educator of almost 10 years, he worked with special needs adults and children. In 2018, Bryson switched careers and started his journey on sharing with people about life insurance, something he discovered you can actually use while you're still alive. He helps people avoid financial debt by educating them about life insurance with living benefits and provides education on retirement plans without stock market risk. Bryson prides himself in being honest and upfront with his clients, and he works hard to ensure his clients understand the purpose and value of their investments. He has become a resource for individuals and families who want to learn about planning for a healthy financial future. Bryson is an active member of the Chamber's Young Professionals Committee, where he has given a couple of professional development presentations and where he also helps create content for the Young Professionals social media accounts. His hobbies include going to the beach when he can find the time and doing Zumba exercises, something he used to teach but now just enjoys. Bryson regularly volunteers at food distributions to support the Hilo Garden Initiative's mission to feed those in need and raise awareness for food insecurity on Hawai'i Island. He has also baked hundreds of his now famous Dreamsicle shortbread cookies to raise additional funds for the Hilo Garden Initiative. He serves as an ambassador for the Hawaii Diaper Bank, as president of the Ali'i Networkers, a business network international chapter based in Kailua Kona, and the Hawaii ambassador for the American Cancer Society's Real Men Wear Pink campaign, which is currently raising funds and awareness for breast cancer research. When asked about his superpower or gift, Bryson says he is a bright light for people when they are in a dark place. And I'd like to say, as Bryson does, in life, everyone needs a hero. For his selflessness and dedication to the Hawai'i Island community, the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals are humbled and honored to present the Community Service Award to Bryson Hiro.
Ooh. Mahalo, everybody. Hey on Zoom. I just want to say a big mahalo to the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce, to Miles and Taylor, and to the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals, with Crystal and Dennis. So I wanted to first mention some names I'm going to thank. Thank you to Nicholas Bonos from the Alzheimer's Association. He's on now for the nomination. My fiance Mosese Ohia with Shaka T, who encouraged me to volunteer and help him out. A lot of different pride events, we give free tea out. And so that kind of started things for me. By meeting him, we met Jessica Histo from the Hawaii Diaper Bank. And that was a great experience to meet her and also to become an ambassador. You know, with Keiki in need of diapers and wipes. And so that was a great experience. And also started another thing with my friend Bruce, Kekueva. And by doing that, we met Sarah Barry with the Hilo Garden Initiative. And so seeing her mission to help our houseless community, who's so much in need for meals, and being a part of that is something that I regularly love to do. And also a friend of mine, Sarah Lukenbill from the American Cancer Society, a big mahalo to her for asking me to be an ambassador for the Real Men Wear Pink campaign as we raise funds for the fight against breast cancer. And so without all these people, this award wouldn't happen for me. So big mahalo to everybody, and also to the awardees, Garrett, Kris, and Jase, and congrats and mahalo, everybody. Aloha.
The 2021 Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Professional Excellence Award is presented to Gareth Makino. Gareth is the corporate buyer for Yamada Furniture Store, and he also handles all of their marketing and customer relationship management. He has been in this position since 2017 and has helped Yamada Furniture Store create a strong online presence by changing their advertising focus from print to online sales and social media. He came up with the concept of furniture to go, where customers could view pictures of the products and they could pick up their items in a box outside the showroom. Gareth also came up with virtual showroom visits, where customers could video chat with Yamada Furniture employees to get a live look at the furniture in stock. His one piece of advice that all young professionals should know is don't be afraid to try new things. Embrace diversity. Gareth enjoys being able to work with his customers directly, both in-store and online, learning about their needs and exploring new product lines to fulfill those needs. For him, the human interaction with both customers and staff has been the most rewarding aspect of the job, especially during the COVID-19 era. He looks forward to Yamada Furniture's 100th anniversary. While his hobbies lead him to be a weekend dabbler in product, portrait, event, and drone photography and videography, Gareth would consider himself to be a passionate workaholic, though he is an avid fan of hockey and the TV show The Office. For his innovation and creativity and his ability to adapt to both short-term and long-term disruptions to the Hawai'i Island business community, the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals are pleased to present the Professional Excellence Award to Gareth Makino.
Good evening. My name is Gareth Makino with Yamada Furniture Store in Hilo. Wow, what an exciting day and honor to be in such excellent company. First and foremost, I would like to express my warmest congratulations to my fellow award winners, so well deserved, and I'm extremely humbled to be a part of this growing youth movement in our local business community. Next, I would like to thank and congratulate the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce and the Young Professionals Committee on a successful inaugural YP Gala and for awarding me the honor of professional excellence. A special thank you too to Tommy Goya for nominating me for this award. I've listened to a lot of business podcasts over the last year, and you hear so much about post-traumatic stress and workplace burnout induced by the pandemic. And even though we're not quite out of the woods yet, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, something called post-traumatic growth. It's the realization that challenging experiences can spur positive change, including personal strength, the exploration of new possibilities, improved relationships, a greater appreciation for the little things, and growth in all facets of life. My own personal growth and the development of my family business would not have been possible without the support of several key parties. And though I can't name all of them, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank a few of these individuals for supporting me in my very young professional career. Thank you to our customers for your continued business and loyal support, and most of all, for your friendship. We would not have made it to 92 years without you. Thank you to my coworkers and staff. You've truly become my second family, and I can't think of a better group to spend my days with. And last but not least, thank you to my family for supporting, nurturing, and giving me the latitude to take risks, try new things, and instilling within me the courage to face adversity head on. Though I have so much left to learn, I pledge to continue growing and pivoting so that I can live up to this award of professional excellence. Thank you very much.
A candidate for the title of Young Professional of the Year demonstrates professionalism and excellence in their industry or profession and is an advocate for business. They are a selfless individual who symbolizes volunteerism and who devotes many uncompensated hours to building a better community. They exemplify leadership and are an inspirational role model to their colleagues and peers. Now, this year, the Young Professionals adopted a new logo designed by committee member Brittany Kuwahara of KTA Superstores. The logo contains two canoe sails rising over a mountain, not the ocean horizon as one may have originally thought. As Brittany describes, the canoe sails have a large significance as symbols of stewards or guides, much as the chamber is for us as young professionals and as we will be as young professionals in our community. The mountain serves as the community which grounds us. The Young Professional of the Year award itself is a miniature canoe protected in an acrylic case and mounted on a base of koa wood, a slow-growing native hardwood serving as a reminder to never stop leading, guiding, growing, and discovering, being surrounded and supported by community. The 2021 Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professional of the Year Award is presented to Kris Speegle. Kris is the owner of Allstate Na'Koakai Insurance Professionals. His agency is Hawaii's largest insurance agency and ranks in the top 1% of agencies across the country. Since 2012, Kris has grown his personal agency from 3 employees to 13, and he established his new office on Menorah Street. He hopes to have 20 licensed insurance professionals by the end of 2022 and is looking to expand his business's physical footprint on Hawai'i Island. Kris is an active member of the Rotary Club of Hilo Bay and also serves as a title sponsor for Hawaii Care Choice's Celebration of Life event. He is a co-founder and member of the Big Island Referral Network, and he has also volunteered with nonprofit organizations, including Friends of the Children's Justice Center, Big Brothers Big Sisters, March of Dimes, and the Red Cross, just to name a few. Chamber members have benefited from a number of Kris's presentations about financial literacy and the importance of having insurance. And Kris has also sponsored several other chamber events. A true family man, he is happiest when adventuring with his wife Paula and their 3 children, doing anything that has to do with the ocean or playing ukulele. He has 2 pieces of advice he wants all young professionals to know. First, give more than you expect to receive. And second, don't just dream big. Write it down, break it down, back it up with action, and make it a reality. The Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals are humbled and honored to name Kris Speegle the 2021 and first ever Young Professional of the Year.
So much. How's that? This thing is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see that well at home, but it's a little koa canoe and it's pretty incredible. Thank you guys so much for that. Aloha, everybody. Again, my name is Kris Speegle, Allstate Na'Koakai Insurance. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. I want to start actually by giving you guys a mahalo at home. This is so cool. I can see everybody right there. I've been having fun all night. I see my son, Nakoa. Oh, yep. And my son, Kai, and my baby girl. Pulling each other's hair to get in the screen. It's so fun. But would love to start by saying congrats to these amazing men and business professionals up here with me. And I'm just honored to be in your presence. You know, I'm glad to call you folks my friends. And just seeing the cool things that you guys are doing for this community. Again, it's just an honor to be up here with you. From Miles and Taylor and the Chamber and David and everybody, the YP group and the whole crew for putting this event together. Thank you so much. This is about the coolest event that we could do for the times. And it's pretty neat. And for Jase, especially, Jase is in the event and he's over here running around working on the lights and the cameras and everything. So hope you guys are really enjoying it at home. As much as we are here, we're having a good time. But as far as for me, you know, I definitely would not be where I am in life if it weren't for my best friend, my better half, my wife Paula, who I appreciate so much, and she's like my secret weapon when it comes to the business. So literally everything that we do together. We brainstorm. When the kids go down at night, we take a moment, have a glass of wine, and pay bills, and then talk about the big plans that we have. And it's just so cool. You know, I don't think she loves insurance like I do. I think she loves me, so she allows me to talk about insurance all the time. So I appreciate you for that. And then to my 3 kids, I got to call them by name because, you know, I know they're going to love it. So Nicole Mana, buddy, love you. Listen to mom. Kai, hi, buddy. And Francesca, my little princess over here pulling their hair tonight. Again, it's kind of changed my outlook on what we do with our kiddos. You know, just I want to do everything that we do to try to give them a better future as a part of our community. And then to my crew, the Na'Koakai Insurance Professionals team, we literally have the best of the best team. We have such amazing rock star agents. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for the nomination. Holy cow. Appreciate that so much. and would not be where we are if it weren't for them. They work so hard and they have hearts of gold, and everything that they do for our customers, for our community first. And we have a lot of fun. So it's pretty neat to work with such an amazing crew of professionals. And to my mom from Kauai, hi mom, she's on tonight. Thank you for everything. One of my biggest supporters. You know, if she could have more insurance, I'm sure she would. I think she's got everything. Love you, mom. What else? I took some notes because I knew I'd get sidetracked here. And of course, to our customers, we've got the best customers on the Big Island and across the state, and we have such a good time. You know, I wish we could do more in person. I'm just so happy that things are kind of getting back on track there. I think the second things opened back up, our customers started coming back in again. So I love that. So I was thinking back on getting into business here on the Big Island. And the very first person that I met when I got into business was this guy right over here, Miles. Before opening my business, I knew I wanted to be in the chamber. So I walked down the street and introduced myself. And, you know, fast forward now, it's been 9.5 years. And we became fast friends in Taylor, and just everything you guys do for our business community, I love so much. It's fun. It's always neat and interesting, and we meet great people, and you guys are just such selfless people. And Miles makes the coolest centerpieces out of plants and things, and just always am amazed at the things that he does. But it's kind of crazy thinking back to who I was then 9 years ago, and the big dreams that we had and the things that we wanted to do, my wife and I at the time. And a big shout out to Gina. Gina was there with us from day one. So those big dreams, she was a part of day one. I know she's watching too. And, you know, we thought about what we wanted to do and where we wanted to go, but at the heart of everything was, how are we going to give back to the community, and how are we going to make that sort of the pillar in everything that we did? And then now to get this award through the chamber just feels so surreal, and I'm so appreciative. And thinking about all the things that we've done. One little known fact is that if I let my team get creative on raising money, they won't even hesitate to make me dance out in the street because they made more than what our goal was. And they totally did that one year. They made me dance in the street and wear a tutu because they won the bet. So I haven't done that since, but anyway, again, just really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for this award, and congrats to the guys up here with me, and have a great night, everybody. Mahalo.
Well, that's our program. Congratulations to Kris Speegle, Gareth Makino, Bryson Hiro, and Jase Takeya. And thank you again to our Platinum event sponsor, HPM Building Supply, our gold sponsors, HFS Federal Credit Union, Allstate Nakoa Kai Insurance Professionals, and Eclipse Effect Events. To our special guest speaker, Sheri Mcnamara of the Chamber of Commerce Hawaii, President David Bach of the Hawaii Tribune Herald, committee co-chairs Dennis Lin and Crystal De Los Santos, both employees from HPM Building Supply, Miles and Taylor, and especially you watching at home. Thank you for your continued support of the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce, its events, and its members. We hope to see you around the same time next year, fingers crossed, in person, for the second annual Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Recognition Gala, where we can hang out, talk story, and have fun, hopefully. My name is Kapono Pa, and on behalf of the Hawai'i Island Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals, until we see you again, stay safe, ma'ala mapono, ahuiho, aloha.